when he does stuff. I got with that old man because the first time I saw him, I had never seen so many demons in my life in one human being. And this time when I saw him, I knew him to be the same guy. But the humility, the peace, the power, the resurrection that was on his life was absolutely astounding. I just couldn't get over it. I couldn't quit looking at him. I was just shaking my head looking at him. And he's just standing there very humbly with his head down. And I began to ask him, why? Why'd you do this? He said, Brother David, I didn't do nothing. I said, yes, you did. You came back to life. You messed up the whole ministry. I'm telling you, I had this thing sorted out. Man. God. Now I got to redo everything. So what I did is I threw all that away, and I got a blank piece of paper now. God can do what he wants to. It's all right with me. Whether I agree or not, it's his business. It's just the way it is. I said to him, there had to be some kind of confrontation. There had to have been some sort. What'd you see? He said, I saw somebody, Brother David. He said, when I died, I was being taken away by demons. But then I stopped, and the stop was brought on by the prayer of the sons. We at least know that. He said I was held, and the sun was bright, but I was held, suspended. I said, what happened next? He said, Brother David, the most amazing, powerful light came up. And I turned and looked at it. You have got a man that has never read the Bible in his life. You have got a man that has never heard not even one sermon in his whole life. And let me just tell you who he saw. I'll read it for you, because he described this person exactly like John the Revelator saw him. This light came up. It's here in verse 13. The middle of the lampstands, one like to the Son of Man. Clothed, he told me about this white robe that went down to Jesus' feet, and how it glowed so bright. He told me it was like after a major storm goes through, and the sun is so bright. He said it's more intense than that. I said, wow. What else did you see? He said, he had this golden belt on, Brother David. Really? What was he like? Explain him to me. He said, his hair was long, and it was white and also glowing. Isn't that amazing? What else? What else did you see? He said his eyes were like a flame of fire. I said, what kind of fire? He said his eyes were on fire. It looked like my wife's oven at full force. I said, what else did he look like? He said, Brother David, his feet, it looked like a machete when you throw it in the fire and it turns bright red and it's glowing on fire. I said, really? Did he say anything? I said, because you got the right guy. said, what did he tell you? He said he did say something. I said, I'm very interested. I said, I personally have never had the interview like you, but would you mind telling me what he talks about whenever he comes around? He said, I sure will. He said to me, "Ni meat sneki." I said, you're joking. But you see, I took the time to learn that ancient Aztec language, so I know what he said, but you don't. Yahoo. One of the privileges of study